Alright, so here's the new project. I've started it today. Getting some holes dug. Starting them out. I know that looks a little bit close. I am not a professional fence builder, but we're going to build a fence, y'all. Put up a wooden privacy fence. I started digging these out. Got these done pretty good. 2 foot deep each. This one hit a little root down there, so I got to get the saws on and cut that one out. And this one's going to be 6x6 post. And then I got one over here. It's going to be a 6x6. You can see I got it marked where that one's going to go, and the other one's going to go up there in the corner. So I started digging them out. Yep, old-fashioned, old hand way. I'm an old guy. Plus it's free to do it this way. Don't got to get an auger or rent one or anything. It's really not that hard to do. It doesn't really look all that straight through here, but it is. It's pretty straight because the fence, as you can see, has got a big curve in it. It makes it look a little weird, but the front edges of these holes are pretty much lined up. These two are not, because that's going to be a 6x6. It's going to be a little bit bigger, but they're all going to be centered up. I got to get my chalk line and run a chalk line on it. Still got to remove this stump. I started drilling some holes in there and just got bored with it. Tried to burn the one in the front. As you can see, that didn't work. I'm probably going to pay somebody just to come and get this stump grinder and grind them out. I don't know, we'll see what happens. But that butthole right there, Mr. Luke has learned to just put his feet up here and climb over the fence. You can see we did the chicken wire, try and catch his toes in there and see, but he didn't care. He still just gets up here and goes right over. So full fence is coming. I think I might go get a couple posts today. This is going to be slow. It's not going to be some big fast build. I think I might keep these videos and then edit it all together kind of at once, but this is the start of it anyway. It's not hard to dig these out, y'all. This ground here in Mississippi is really soft. I did all this probably in these, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 holes. Did that in about, I don't know, less than an hour. It didn't even take that long. It's heavy, wears me out, but that's what it is. Anyway, I'm gonna do a little quick one on the shorts videos, just to kind of show it. Then I'll put the full thing up. You're watching it now, so the full one's up now. You can see it, but we're gonna do a little evolution of building this fence. All right, now we're gonna put some concrete. Got my holes dug at 2 foot deep. Pour a little concrete in there. Hopefully this is enough to help hold it steady. It's gonna move. All right, where'd that poker go? Let me see this. Put a little bit more in there. Ain't quite enough to hold it steady yet. Put a little more. Dust. All right, let's see. Ooh.
It's looking pretty good.
That's pretty level there. And we need to come this way a little bit. There we go. There we go. All right. Poke some of this down. Pour some more in there now.
I'm pouring a lot of concrete in.
Now, let's see what we got here. See if we still not right on. And do. There we go. Perfect. All right. Now we got one more to do. And that corner up there. Then we'll get our string line and see how straight we are, because I don't think we're that straight. All right, let's give it a shot. Go ahead and cut it off. All right, there we go. A little update. Day, whatever it is. We got a lot going. That one's in there. Got my string line, and I got my 2 more poles set up. And I don't know if you can see the string line in this video or not, but they're straight. As you can see down there, it's right against it, barely touching. And right there, it's right up against it, barely touching. And of course, on the front side, down there, and it runs all the way along. Now these are my 2 6x6s where my gate's gonna go, so Subzilla can get in and out. So I got those set at 10 feet 5 inches inside to inside. That'll give me 2 gates that will swing in. I'll make a double gate, so both gates swing in. That way when the Suburban pulls out, I don't have to worry about getting around the gate. I mean, I know that's going to be gone, but I'm putting a carport here coming out. Man, that sun's just, I can't even see anything. The sun's right in the way. Let's see if we can get a little better picture of that. There we go. So I know that one's, it's a little bit higher, but the yard does slope up. I'm gonna try and level that a little bit. So I dug it down a little bit deeper, and I'll dig some of this ground out. This is all going to be gravel here. More parking. Stump will be gone. But anyway, get that gate put in. That way when I open that end against the shop's going to go from that post to about the middle of that gate. That's 20 feet. So it'll be 20 feet across and 28 feet deep, 24 foot deep. I don't know yet. I haven't made up my mind yet. I'm going to put temporary fence across here because it's going to take me a while because I got to do the whole yard to keep stupid in, like I said. But that way the Suburban can pull out, the gates aren't in the way, and I can just, you know, come out and kind of cut pretty quick. Same thing with pulling in. It's a little bit easier to pull in. The stump will be out of the way, but plan on putting in a, you know, where I took all those trees out, put in a nice flower bed right here, raised flower bed, box thing, whatever. Trying to make it looking good. It'll be pretty nice once we're done. I got a lot of cleaning up to do. I mean, a lot. But this is going to look nice when it's done. But there's the update on the fence. As I get more, I think what I need to do now is build the gate first. Get the gate put in, maybe. Then I can get on order of more 4x4s, 2x4s, and the pickets to put up. And once I get all of that ordered and delivered, because I can't pick it up in this, and I can't get the Suburban out, it ain't ready yet anyway. I get all that stuff done, ordered. Then I can take the chain link fence out of the way and just put the fence up. That's the plan. All right, let's stop for now, and I'll continue again in a minute. So I got to level the ground out now. Now that I got my posts up, my gate's going to open up in this area, and it's got quite a bit of difference. So I leveled out the string line, and if I come from about ground level, about 14 inches to ground level on my line on that side, and we are only about 7 inches. So I got to go down about 7 inches to level this out. That's going to be quite a bit of work. At least then I got somewhere to go dump that, and then I can start building my gate because I want to at least get it fairly level across here. So ground level should be 14 inches below the string line all the way across. So yeah, let's get to that, see what happens. It's been about 45 minutes, something like that. Making pretty good progress. It looks a little better. I'm getting about the 14 inch off of that line, and it ain't too hard. Got a lot of roots in the ground. It'd be better if I had a skid steer or something, but I'm just farting around. Hey, it's good exercise. So I like it. Making some pretty good progress on there. If I can level this out, all I'm trying to do is just level it out, because then I'm gonna put gravel down anyway and pack the gravel all the way about to where the front of the Subzilla is at. So once I get that all packed out, this is going to be flattened out and full of gravel, and that's going to be parking for the truck. And then I'll have the gate. And then over there is going to be the shop after I get the stump going. And the stupid dog will quit jumping the fence. Maybe. But let's see. Oh, and a good part of doing this, I mean, I could do the same thing with this skid steer. Now wheelbarrow sucks, but I got these dang roots everywhere. Big old roots. They're all popped up in the ground over here, and I got a real big one under there. So I'm dumping my dirt over here, and then I'll level it out. So now when I cut the grass, I don't have all these stupid roots in the way. So I got to kind of go around the tree, and I'm gonna cover these up. Hopefully they don't come back up out of the ground, but get a little bit of that done. So that's a little bit of a project. A little bit of back and forth. Get this root right here because the water drains. It comes down through and drains right through here when it rains. So once I put the shop and everything in, that's going to change things a little bit. That will mess with my drainage a little bit. Flattening this out. But like I said, this is all going to be gravel, real thick gravel down through here. Probably about 4 inches deep, kind of like I have out there in the driveway, but it'll be deeper here. And then I'll put my skids on it, and I'm going to build a shop on top of that. Well, I should say a shed. It's not really going to be like a full concrete floor shop or anything. It's going to be a shed. But we're leveling this out for now, mostly. And I have a little bit of a grade to it. I'm not worried about it being perfectly level, but just digging it down a little bit. Making good progress on there. Let me get back at it. Well, turned out pretty good. That's mostly, I hadn't measured anything or really checked it, but that's got a big bulking, big part of it done anyway, the bulk of it. I'm just doing enough where I can open up a gate, so it's 6 feet. Each gate's only going to be 5.5 feet, something like that. So it should open up, and then the rest of this I can get with a skid steer when I rent a skid steer, and that ought to get it pretty good. I got quite a bit of dirt, as you can see down there. Woo-wee. It's a big load, so quite a bit done. Yeah, I think that'll be all right. Now I go down a little ways, and I still got to lay cross ties or something. I'm gonna lay it down this side so that when I put the gravel in, it doesn't shift on me or anything. So make my gravel parking. It's all just making this up, man. I don't know what I'm doing. As you can probably tell, I'm no expert, but it should work when I'm done. Anyway, still got a few more poles and go, but I think I'm gonna build the gate first. Then I can attach that part, because then I can open up, like, get in and out, and then I can go ahead and block all this off because one goes there. These, of course, are just temporary because when I build the shop, that section's coming out anyway. All right. Let me see. What's next?